Hi there, this is Nick Skinner again, and this is an outline of symptom, cause, and action, which is a three-stage facilitation exercise to help you get to the bottom of an issue. Very good for exploring what's going on a project, or perhaps for a team review, how are things going in this team at the moment, that kind of thing. Good for initiating dialogue. Let's see how it works. So this is symptoms, cause and action. It's a method that you can use to help a group understand how they go from where they are now to where they want to be in the future, and generally quite good for problem solving, for instance, project reviews that aren't going very well, etc. So the first thing you do is you say to them, okay, what is happening at the moment? What symptoms do we see? Ask individually people to record their feelings, and then the next level up from that, after you've discussed them as necessary, is to say, well, what is causing that? Why is it that that is arising? And we can have links between the two. Now, sometimes you can get multiple causes, and it may be that you get lots of data in this exercise. And if you need to narrow down the amount of data at any time, then of course you can use a dot voting process to help you do that. So if you wish to, you can have a dot vote at this stage, and then go through to what actions do we want to take. And again, those actions can be looked at in groups or individually, and you can prioritize those as you go on to the next stage. So here we are, I'm in Google. I've opened up Jamboards, and you can see I've got some jams here already. I'm going to create a new Jamboard down here. So hopefully through the power of technology, we'll have a brand new screen coming out. I'm going to call this jam SCA because it's called Symptom Cause Analysis is the exercise, so I'll call it that. And I'm going to recognise that this exercise can be done in 3 parts. Now, you don't have to declare this as a 3-part exercise. It can be done individually without declaring each stage. But if you're using one board, this is one way that it can work. So first of all, we're going to be looking for an action section. So I'm going to get a marker and I'll draw a line across the top of the page, which is probably not going to be very straight. There we go, but it's a section. And down here, I'm going to have another not very straight line. This part is action. The middle part is cause. And the bottom part is symptom. Oops, symptom. Okay, so action is going to be at the top there, cause is the middle section, and symptom is the bottom. So we start with the symptom, and we say to people, what is it that we're seeing at the moment? So typically you might use this for what's happening with the team. So you might say to people, okay, people, tell us, how does it feel at the moment to work in this team? So people can post their notes. So they would say there's typically too much to do. There's we lack direction. Let's say things aren't going particularly great with this team. We lack direction. I'm feeling annoyed and angry, maybe. Some people are feeling like that. Some people are saying that it's stressful at the moment, for instance. So those are posted, and we put those down in this bottom section. Annoyed, stressful, too much to do. And people can talk through why it is that they've done what they've written. Then you say to them, okay, well, what is it? What's causing that? What's causing you to be annoyed and angry? What's causing you to feel stressed? What's causing you to feel there's too much to do, etc.? And again, so people can look at these individually or in teams or in pairs. So you might say, well, I'm annoyed. Why am I annoyed and angry? Because the tech team let me down. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Or maybe I'm feeling stressful because things are changing too fast. Always a good one. People don't like change at the best of times. Tends to create stress in other people, puts them into their stress profile. Too much to do is because the workload of the project has expanded. Workload of project has expanded, perhaps. Okay, and we lack direction because nobody ever tells me anything. Okay, so they'd be in here. I'm going to change the colour of them if I can, because I just think it's important that they are in the same colour. Okay, that's done. And then these are the causes. This is what's causing these. This is caused by that, this is caused by that, this is caused by that. And if you wish to, and if people find it helpful, you can draw lines that go from one to the other. It may be, for instance, stressful, may also be in there. We lack direction because of that. And perhaps we lack a bit of direction also because the workload is expanded. So we can see that the workload of the project expanding actually is possibly a significant cause of some of the other things, and possibly even, you know what, maybe it's even something that comes in from being annoyed and angry because of that. So we've got 4 things that are happening, and the next thing we're going to look at is, well, okay, well, what do we want to do about that? So we ask people to think about what's on this post-it note here, and then what is the action that you would like to do to move things forward. So the action again for the tech team let me down might be a review meeting to discuss issues. Okay, that's a possible action we could take from that. What else might we do? Tech team let me down. Maybe we need to clarify expectations with them. So it could be that from one cause you get more than one action. Okay, next one down. What do we have? Things are changing too fast. What could we do with that? We could take time to redefine the plan. Maybe might not be a great way to tackle it, but it's important for some people to take time out and help them feel more in control of things. Then what's the next one? Workload of project has expanded. Well, again, perhaps we need to review resources to make sure we've got the right people doing the right thing. And then finally, nobody tells me anything. Well, let's get an update from the boss. Let's ask for a team update meeting or something similar to that. So then we have a number of expectations, a number of actions across the top that we could take. And again, we can, tech team let me down. That needs to happen there. Maybe things are changing too fast. Well, that's to do with taking time to redefine the plan. Workload is expanded. We should be reviewing the resources, and we should just be clarifying what the expectations are. Again, with this one, that might go into this one too. And nobody ever tells me anything. Well, we need an update for that as well. So we can generate 5 actions or multiple actions, as many as you wish, in a simple exercise that starts with the symptom, moves on to the cause, and then suggests some possible actions. So that's symptom cause analysis. It's something you can use in your team meetings and have a go with it, see how you get on.